Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Steve Potter, and we're learning about SLATE's Workforce High School with education mentor Shelonda Williams. And this Workforce High School, as we said before, Shelonda, is open 24 hours a day to accommodate students. So, you know, if you work the midnight shift, you could go do this after work if you wanted to.
You could.
Right. Now, you're located, the building is at 1520 Market Street.
Correct.
So, I mean, if I drive by or if I walk in, is it going to look like a high school to me? Tell me about the facility.
No, the facility is a multi-purpose facility overall. And if you go into the third floor and go into the SLATE office, it still would not look like a high school. It's still the SLATE office. So we have an area, a classroom that is designated to our students. And in our classroom, we have computers set up, a board, and things like that so that we can provide the necessary tools that the students need to succeed.
Without going into too much detail, explain to me what's required of a student. You know, if you drop out of high school, someone might drop out when they're a freshman or a senior, right?
Right.
So a student returning, they're coming from different places, you know, as far as their educational background and things. So do you have to design a specific program for each student depending on how far they got in high school? You know what I'm asking?
Yes. So our site facilitator, Sylvester McClain, he arranges that situation. So what happens is we go through a virtual classroom, online environment, and he will put in the classes and load the classes that they'll need in order to complete that particular semester. So the students can work. Some students may come in with 5 credits. A student may come in with, 20 credits and need just very few classes to graduate. So what we'll do is Mr. McClain will go ahead and he'll set up the classes, load them up, and what we do is we work from there. We meet the students where they are.
Right. And it seems like to me that I would think that you do pretty well because the students you deal with are wanting to make their lives better.
Absolutely.
They're choosing to come see you. So I would just guess your success rate's pretty good as far as graduating them.
Yes, our success rate is very well. For the year of 2017, we graduated 15 students, which was pretty much unheard of from a program as unique as ours.
That just happened just a few weeks back. What did you have, like a traditional ceremony for them? And they were looking at some of them right now.
Yeah, we had a traditional ceremony for them. Although not very much we do is technically traditional. We strive to be a non-traditional environment so that we can keep up with our students who are
okay.
not
Now you, Shelonda, are a mentor, an education mentor.
Correct.
And so as I understand it, you have a bunch of mentors and you each have your own specialties to help kids with, maybe I should say young adults, with whatever their needs are. And yours is what?
Math.
That's my worst subject.
Yeah, I
could have used you in high school.
Yes, and I work one-on-one with each student to make sure that their math, that they have a full understanding so that they can work independently and grasp the concepts of mathematics.
What are some of the problems kids have? Like, can you remember the last person you mentored and what the issue was?
Yeah, I could, but there are such a wide range. I have some students who may be lower functioning than others, so we have to break it down just a little bit more, basically, to multiplication. However, the goal is to make sure that they're able to work independently and to leave with a better understanding than when they started.
Okay, so what do you do besides that, not you individually, but SLATE in general? I know you help them also after they graduate looking for a job. What do you do there?
We assign them to their case manager or a job development specialist, and that individual goes based off the student's interests, their qualifications, and things of that nature. If by chance one of our students or one of our members of our program decide that they don't quite qualify, but they're interested in something like technology, we have technology programs. We have various programs that will help the students skill up and get their skills up.
So what I'm reading between the lines here, really, I think the key to your success, it seems like individual attention to the student. They get
absolutely.
They get you if they need help in math or whatever it might be.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. If they need a ride, sometimes I may, go over to get them, bring them to school and things of that nature. If by chance we had a student who was incarcerated, she got individual attention because I went in every day and I covered all the subjects and we tutored her and made sure that she was able to graduate.
And I kind of get a feeling that you must get a lot of satisfaction out of this because you're helping people and you're seeing the results, right?
The satisfaction, I don't know if I'll even be able to explain the level of satisfaction that we achieve. You know, it's like we get to actually directly connect to the future right now, today. Because these are going to be future individuals who are going to make the world run. And it's really nice to be able to have an impact on them that's positive, that motivates them and leads them in the right direction.
Anytime you can help a person make their life better, you're making all of our lives better, I think. So keep up the good work.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. It was really nice talking to you.
Likewise.
SLATE's Workforce High School is the nation's first 24-hour workforce high school that assists high school dropouts to complete education, find better employment, and career options. SLATE Missouri Job Center is located at 1520 Market Street in room 3050. For more information, call 314-657-3575 or visit stlworks.com. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.